Welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time, Monokuma decided to give the students a motive to move things along in the killing game. And apparently it worked because Sayaka came to Makoto's room late at night because apparently somebody was trying to break into her room and she was scared. So they decided to switch rooms for the night. Unfortunately, the next morning, she was discovered dead in his bathroom. Upon seeing that, Makoto didn't handle it too well, what with screaming and then passing out. Anyway, back to the game. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before, and when I sat up I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Grah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is. Just give up. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna go just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So
I'm the only one. I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without a reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Is that a reference to something that I'm just not getting? Did you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. So it's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone? Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Laughter. Evil laughter. Why are you laughing? It's 'cause. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Delightfully naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However,
Even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blackened that commit the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it has been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the Blackened who committed the murder, and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Well, at least one thing's being decided by popular vote. Am I right, American citizens? Oh, snap, political
If the
humor.
answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this, punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
what?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I love that he had to add the onomatopoeias there. That was just great. So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
That's a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. New rules been added, regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second.
What are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
This?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Do whatever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go back. Oh, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then, nice censorship.
Enjoying yourself now.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh, no.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Not Gungnir. Well, dang.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
Oh no! Best girl A! What the? I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I had ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was just until a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it.
The Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. .jpg. No, this is no time for that. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's
Just a
happened.
second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. Can someone please move Junko's body or at least take the spears out of her? This is kind of disrespectful to the dead. I'm just saying. She deserved better than that. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alrighty then. We will start the investigation next time. Yeah, look at all these suspicious such and suches. One of them killed Sayaka. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's not like, you know, she was going to commit, like, seppuku and cut her own stomach. So, yeah, you know, plus all that struggle. One of these fools did it. None of them were responsible for this, so that was all Monokuma, the bastard. And we're back, just leaving a note right here for myself to remember to have a post-commentary intro for this. Because, yeah, I'm just changing my mind like every day on how I'm going to structure these few parts. But alright, so yeah, Junko is dead, unfortunately, and this is a brand new day of recording, so yeah, but I know I didn't mention it last time, like when it actually happened, with, you know, seeing Sayaka dead and now Junko, but the pink blood thing. Like, when I first saw that, I thought that was just a stylistic choice for the game, and I thought, like, you know, that's neat, I can get down with that. But turns out that was actually to avoid getting a higher rating for the game in Japan. And, like, that's just, like, I don't know, something that's hard for me to wrap my head around. Well, I mean, I can understand it, but I mean, like, I don't know, it just shows how vastly different Japanese culture is from American culture. Like, in American culture, oh, red blood, hell yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, just show all the gruesome violence you want to. Take your kids with you. Why not? I mean, hell, freaking 24 had, like, some torture scenes just airing on prime time on Fox. But sex in the US? Oh, dear God, no. Shield your children. I mean, hell, we need freaking parental consent forms for kids to learn sex ed in school. But meanwhile, in Japan, you know, sex is a normal thing. It's widely accepted. Porn stars are treated like A-list celebrities and whatnot. You know, they're open about it. But they try to hide, like, intense violence. I mean, Until Dawn, Resident Evil 7, both of those games were censored for Japan because of the violence in them. And hell, like, even media they create, like Attack on Titan was a little controversial for a bit, and Terraformers, which is a really good series, the, like, televised version of that is just utterly ridiculous with its censorship. Like, they don't actually cut out the scenes, they just add black circles to everything, and it's hilarious. But anyway, let's get everybody's thoughts on what's going on. If you find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid! I know, right? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Yeah, we must. So we're really gonna try and find out who did it? We have no choice, otherwise we're all dead.
Oh.
Yes, so you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Uh-oh.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'm not surprised. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would... Oh, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then.
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay, Hina. What you gotta say, girl?
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. Even though they all suspect Makoto right now. But okay, fine, fair enough. Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear. He's not a piece of shit bear, you hater. Huh? What's going on? 2 people died, Hero. That's what's going on. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. This is the best Hifumi dialogue to date. Oh god, no, he's talking now. Consciousness has crashed. We're starting now. Please wait a moment. Chihiro,
What should I do?
someone got right in front of us. They... Okay, and... You, out... No, I want to talk to Outcast over here. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Alright, and then... I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but did you really have to? Look at her! My dude! Okay. No, I just need to be certain, guys. I just need to be certain. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries, after losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second, Scoop. She's dead. And that means everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Hell no! Someone save me. Let her out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your
You're just
problem?
now accepting that?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So.
Well, do I really have to say any more?
Perhaps you...
I'd rather you didn't, no.
Goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before I realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? Better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn
Let me
it.
just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't really have to do anything particular. We already know killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You gonna kill me next? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Oh, is that why she was silent about the whole Junko thing? Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Wow, Burn. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me still had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? Have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is... execution. Execution! Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I love that they replayed that. That is so good. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Oh, now it's actual investigation time.
And we will start the investigation next time. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day and see you next time for some more Let's Play Danganronpa. Goodbye.